Hey, Love Yourself family. Welcome back. This is your girl, Adri, Love Yourself 404, here to spread love and light and just to spread self love. In order to love anything, you must love yourself and have self love. Like, comment, hit that noti bell, and subscribe if you like my content. Stay tuned, more to come. Okay, let's get into it. I have pre shuffled cards already, so here we go. The first card near the beautiful light that we have, where the road is, right here. That's the first card. We're going to start up there. Okay, it says, live each day as if life had just begun. That's a strong message because sometimes we feel as if we have no direction and we have less chances to start over. Like time is ticking. We're running out of time, which is true. But each day you're given to wake up and to hit that restart button. Thanks to the Lord, we're able to do the things that we couldn't do yesterday and live a better today. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage you to live each day as life just began. You have a new opportunity. You have a new chance to do something that you want. Do something that, that's beneficial to you. Do something that, makes you happy. So as long as you're able to wake up, you always have another chance. So live life as it just began. Okay, we're going to go to the second message over there. The secret of happiness is freedom. The secret of freedom is courage. I like that because everybody wants freedom. We all seek freedom. Freedom to be ourselves, freedom to have, self esteem, freedom to speak the way we want, freedom to just be ourselves, period. And in order to be truly free, you have to have happiness because happiness is the gateway to freedom, if you ask me. And the secret to freedom is courage. You have to have courage and let it be known. I choose happiness today. As long as you choosing to be happy, you already one step to your freedom. You already freed yourself from all the binds of society. I talk about society a lot, but society tries to put us in boxes and cages so we don't feel as free as we're supposed to be. So I encourage you to do what makes you happy. And as long as happiness is in your grasp, you are able to be happy, you're free. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. Okay, number 3. We're going to go right over here. I like that little path. It's beautiful. Okay, do not go where the path may lead you. Go instead where the path is where there is no path, and leave a trail. I'm going to read that again. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail. So this is I love this quote right here because we are all used to following other people's paths, living in other people's shadows, finding ways to, live in other people's light. So this is encouraging us to be a trendsetter. Where there is no paths, where there's a dirt road, metaphor, where there's a dirt road in life, leave a trail. Set your trail. Be a trailblazer. Do something that people don't normally do. Think outside of the box and continue to believe in yourself and thrive in that because you don't know where it might take you, where you might end up. You might end up doing some things you've always wanted to do by just taking a different route in life. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage you to leave a trail and be a trailblazer. You know what I'm saying? Going to the next one. Number 4 over here. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Choices. We all have a choice on what we choose to do, what we choose to be. We can choose to be just like generations before us. But we all have a choice to either break it or become it. Now, that's up to you. But I encourage to, again, going back to three, be a trailblazer. Set your own trail for the future generations to come so they would know how to do things on their own and not always depend on, you know, the past generations for guidance or, excuse the noise, for guidance or, nothing wrong with guidance from the past generations, but setting your own trail is so much more important because it helps you become the person you want to be. It helps you be more independent when you're on your own and you're out trying to figure out life. So I encourage you to be who you want to be. Go after the things you want because only you can do that. You can push other people to do it, but it's not. They have their own way of thinking and they have their own dreams. So what you dream, you have to make reality. Okay, so I got some little cards in the middle. The two women, the woman that's a maze she's walking into, and this is so it's so deep because in life we feel like we're going through mazes. We feel like we're going through phases, mazes, phases. I know that rhymes, but we feel like we're going through so many hurdles, and we're just trying to up one and find ourselves throughout life and find the right way to go, find the righteous way to go, be the righteous person that we want to be, but we are stuck going through so many trials and tribulations. We don't know where it may lead us, and sometimes we are scared to take an opportunity or a chance, more like chance, to just, find our way through. And sometimes it's scary, especially when you're on your own, trying to figure out life and trying to find things on your own and resources, just everything. Just know that as long as you're putting in the work, there is something at the end of that maze. There is something that is beneficial to you as long as you stay content, 10 toes down, and humble along the way. So don't be afraid to step into that room or step into that zone to where you feel like you're getting hurdle after hurdle and you're trying to just do something different and you just keep getting pushed back. Hey, God's protection, let me tell you something. Man's rejection is God's protection. So remember that. Anytime something is being rejected over and over and over, or you're finding yourself back at square one trying to, complete something in your maze of life, just know that it's probably the wrong way or it's another way to do certain things in your maze, because I don't really know how y'all lives is, but if you're similar to me, just don't ever give up. Always try to use your discernment, pray for discernment, and pray that God helps you along the way. So the journey is going to be rough. The journey is definitely going to be rough. You just have to be able to get yourself some humbleness, some courage, and be prayed up because you're going to need it in the journeys of life. But I know I'm saying the same things over and over, but it makes sense if you understand where I'm coming from. But anyways, don't be afraid to take new ways and directions in life. Don't be afraid to be a trendsetter or a trailblazer or just going off the grid and trying something new. Don't be afraid, because it might be something that's beneficial to you in generations to come. So I encourage. Okay, the treasure chest. The lady that's opening the treasure chest over here. This is so strong because we are so afraid of taking our first leap into the maze that we don't even know that is treasure at the end of the maze. We hold our own keys to our destiny. We need faith in ourselves and in a higher source in order to become who we're supposed to be. So, as long as you make it through that maze, just know that there's treasure at the end of every ending that you encounter. When there's a maze, it's going to be hard. It's going to be rough. It's going to be trials and tribulations again. But as long as you keep fighting and you keep pushing and you keep trying, and just know that I have something, at the end of the road, at the end of this, it's going to pay off for me. Just know that and believe that and live it, because no telling what's in that treasure chest for you. So, I got some little quotes for everybody today, and I'm going to encourage you as you should encourage yourself, because self-love is the best love. If you can't love self, you can't love nobody. So I want you to say this with me. I am strong. Know that you're strong enough to get through that maze. Know that you can upstand and withhold anything, as long as you know that you are you are capable of withstanding anything that comes your way. Never allow backslides and things that are temporary, to hold you down, because just know that at the end of that maze, there's treasure, period. At the end of that job opportunity, there is rewards. At the end of that long road, that undeserted path you took, there's treasure. Okay, I am patient. You have to be patient going on in that maze, being a trailblazer, being a trendsetter. You have to be patient, because things aren't going to happen overnight. Things aren't going to happen when you want them to happen. But just know, as long as progress is being in the makes, as long as you're making progress, you're going to find that treasure. Trust me. But patience pays off in the end and the beginning. As long as you have patience, you can withstand and withhold anything. So I encourage you to say with me, I am patient, because we are patient. Or if you aren't patient, you need to learn how to be patient with yourself and others around you. And yourself most of all, especially if you're going through things in life. Encourage yourself and know that things can get better, because you are strong. And I'm supposed to be patient, because at the end of this trial, there's something beautiful for me. Remember that. I am secure. You must be insecure. I'm sorry. You must be secure with yourself. In order to be secure with yourself, you have to be patient. You have to be strong. You have to have the willpower to know that self is so much important. As long as you have self-discipline, self-control, self-protection, you know what I'm saying? You are going to be secure. As long as you are strong, as long as you are able to be creative and patient at the same time, and content. You have to be content, because in order to be patient, you have to have that contentness. But being secure with self is so important, because a lot of times we find ourselves insecure off of things that are really irrelevant to our lives, like other people, comparing ourselves with other people. That's irrelevant. And that's where insecurities come, or insecureness comes. Being secure with self, knowing that you're worthy, knowing that you have value, you are worthy. Just it's just volumes on what you stand for in life. So please, I encourage you to be secure with self. Don't worry about what other people have and what other people are doing. Because again, like I said in the last video, anything that anybody's on TV or anybody's doing that you see that motivates you or makes you feel some type of way, that where you have to up in life, don't ever be jealous of them. Be secure in yourself. So when you get to that level and that happens to you to where a person is the same way you were off of another person because they have a little up in life, you would know how to handle that. And also you would know how to encourage that person in a rightful way. So they don't have no envious, people are going to be who they are, but so they don't have envious feelings nor jealousy. But that's just going to be people. Just always be self-sufficient and self-secure, because in this world you're going to need it. It's a lot of things that'll make you just insecure off of life and just people, how she looks, how he looks. Don't do that. Be secure within yourself, and always look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself how much you love yourself, because self need to hear it too. Not just boyfriend, not just kids, not just family members. Self needs love too. Period. And that's how you become secure, by showing yourself self-love. I am content. As long as you go down that road, in that maze, be that trailblazer, set those trends, be a trendsetter, you are going to be content. As long as you are content, you're going to find that gold or treasure chest or futuristic benefits, futuristic wealth, futuristic abundance. In the end, you have to have content. You have to have contentment, if that's a word. I'm not sure, but just bear with me. I'm new to this. True to this, but I'm new to this. Anyways, you have to be content in everything that you do, because it plays a big part in your journey. It plays a big part on what you seek in life. And you don't want to just be a person to give up so easy on yourself and on the things you want. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know that you are content in life and in your situation, things will get better. Things are going to get better. Things are already better. You know what I'm saying? You have to speak things into existence sometimes. But contentness, we need that. Make sure you stay content in yourself. Believe in yourself, because if nobody does, baby, you better be the only one who believe in you. That's why I'm on this channel right now. Y'all bear with me. But please be content. I am content. So be content. Live that. Okay, I am full of potential. Understand. As long as you're walking that maze, as long as you taking your everything and just putting it out there, as long as you know this is going to pay off, baby, that's all you need is your potential. Just know that you are full of potential. You are not don't doubt yourself. You are not a person who's just going to sit and allow things to pass you by. Be content. Have potential in yourself. You are full of it. Understand that potential is so valuable, because a lot of people don't see the potential in themselves. So I just want to spread love and light and tell everybody, no matter what you're going through, obstacles, trials, tribulations, roads, homelessness, whatever you're going through, ups and downs, financial issues, family issues, anxiety, stress, don't ever give up on your full potential. Because as long as you have potential and to write your dreams down, make it into a reality. Understand, you have the pencil and paper, which is your mentality. You know what I'm saying? The mind is the pencil and paper. You have the pencil and paper to make things, to write it out, and then you have the potential to make it happen. So just understand, as long as you putting in self-love and you loving yourself each and every day, no matter what society tells you and what people try to do to you and what people try to tell you. Understand sometimes people don't even understand certain things. So you can't have certain conversations with certain people because of the lack of understanding they have. A lot of people don't have potential in themselves. A lot of people aren't strong enough. A lot of people don't have patience. A lot of people aren't secure. And a lot of people aren't content in what's going on in their life. People just see certain things for what it is and they just ready to just pretty much give up. That's pretty much giving up. Just seeing things for what it is and oh, it is what it is. This is just how it's going to be. No, it can be better. You just have to get your butt up and make it better. You have to take that unnecessary road and be a trailblazer and leave a trail. You have to live life as life just begun. You have to you have the secrets of freedom. You have the secret of freedom is courage. You have the courage to get up and be content because you're full of potential and you're secure and you're patient and you're strong. Willpower. You have to have willpower to be able to just know that your potentials, you're capable of anything in this world. Understand, don't allow society to bring you down. Don't allow society to tell you that you're this, you're that, you're not fit for this, you're not fit. That's okay. Because it's something out there you're fit for. As long as you keep putting your best foot forward, you're going to make it. So I encourage you to stay strong, be patient. You are secure. Be secure in yourself. Don't ever look for security in other people because you're 9 times out of 10, you're going to get let down. So be secure in self. Be patient in self. Be strong in self. Be content in self. And you're full of potential. So just let self know that. Always encourage self. Give yourself self love. Pat yourself on the back when you accomplish things. Like for real, do something nice for yourself from time to time. Make sure you look and feel good about yourself. Make sure you are being a trailblazer. Make sure you're doing something that's going to pay off for your future and the futures of the generations to come. Make sure you're doing something righteous. Because as long as you're taking these tools of being strong, patient, secure, content, and full of potential, I'm telling you, the world has no limits on you as long as you know who you are, as long as you're showing yourself what the world won't show you, which is self-love. So just know that we all go through things and we all need encouragement. So I'm here to encourage my people. I ain't the best talker, but I am who I am. And if you vibe with me, vibe with me. If you don't, that's okay. Don't leave no negative Nancy's. Please, no negative Nancy's and Karens. Please. And Juanitas and all those other things. But I'm here to spread love and light, nothing else. And I just want my peoples to know who they are. All y'all my peoples. So I just want you guys to be aware of who you guys are. No matter what the world says of you. No matter what the labels are put it on, no matter the labels that have been put on you. Don't ever let people limit you to your capabilities because you're capable of so many beautiful things. This is this is some of the ways we can change the world, and we could first change ourselves, but change the world for the better by having self-love. If we can love ourselves, we can love other people. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that right there. If you like my content, if you like my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is your girl, truly, Adri Love Yourself 404. I am signing off. You guys have a blessed night. Be blessed. And always, always love yourself. Self-love is the best love. I'm out, y'all. Mwah.